Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of the Roundtable here on the Home Away From YouTube channel. We're joined here today with Infamous, myself, Zacky Boy, and we've got Middle Aged Magic here, both halves. We're graced with the presence of both, so welcome ladies, how are you all doing today?
Really good, thank you.
Yeah, good, thanks.
Yeah, we are actually together tonight, so...
Excellent.
Everyone is joined, everyone's ready to go. I mean, I don't think we've got a specific topic we're talking about here tonight, have we? Unless Roger has got something up his sleeve. I'm not entirely sure what the whole plan is, but hey, I'm here for a good time. Let's get rocking. I'll pass it over to Infamous, to Roger. Let him give you all a lowdown.
Well, I guess the best thing to start out with is what we were talking before, the podcast started with. It's constantly always being brought up in questions, so I figured we should at least just bring it out at the beginning of this for Home Away From YouTube too, with the questions I'm always asking you about your take on Walt Disney buying Marvel and Universal Studios movies and stuff like that. I guess that's what the whole deal is behind that. So I think that would be one good question, because like before we even got here, about almost 4 days ago, somebody else asked the same question. So you know what I mean? So I think that'd be a good conversation piece to start out with, if you guys want to do that.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I'm happy to do that. I'll pass it over to the ladies. Just let them get be the gentleman that I am.
You should see Sam's face back. It's brilliant.
Pardon?
You should see Sam's face. It's an absolute picture.
Yeah. So go on, ladies. You start off. You tell us where you stand on that, and we'll follow your lead.
You can go first, because you are the Marvel queen. So.
I am a massive fan of Marvel. My dog's saying hello as well. She also likes Marvel. I've pretty much loved everything that Marvel have put out since they've belonged to Disney or been part of Disney. I love the TV shows. I like the movies. Some of them aren't everybody's cup of tea, and they kind of all follow most of the stories behind the comics, and you've got to remember that there's like 70 odd years worth of back catalogue of Marvel comics where there's a bunch of backstories in this as well. So yeah, I'm all in with the Marvel.
I'm not so much the Marvel aficionado. I get confused. I mix up Marvel and DC. So, and I get just Sharon rolling her eyes at me.
I'm actually shaking my head.
She is
right now.
doing it right now. But yeah, I mean, I love the Loki TV series.
Oh, that was a magnificent.
Yeah, and I loved the Captain America films.
Well done for not cocking that
up. And the Thor films, and Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah,
I love that.
Yeah.
Guardians of the Galaxy is my bag completely. But yeah, I mean, I'm, with everything they've done, I think it's really good, and bringing that into, bringing the Avengers into the Disneyland Paris park and California. I mean, we've been to Disneyland Paris, haven't been to California
yet.
But yeah, having that in is, it's helped bring a new. There's something for the boys now in Disney, which I think was lacking. It was all princesses and Mickey Mouse, and now there's something for the teenage boys to get their teeth into.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it's helped expand the Disney brand.
Yeah.
Into like a new generation.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm quite happy with it.
You've not watched a lot of the TV series though, other than Loki, have you? Did you do WandaVision and Falcon and the Winter Soldier?
I was just about to say She-Hulk. That is right. Right.
Yeah, did you watch She-Hulk? I loved it. I know She-Hulk's not everybody's cup of tea, but I thought it was hilarious.
It.
It
I
was
did
so
have to
funny.
enjoy She-Hulk. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was worried that I'm going, is it Disney? No, it's Disney, it must be Marvel.
So I
Yeah.
feel.
Hey, I mean, she's got some knowledge, man. I'm not a Marvel fan. I like the most Marvel I get is probably Iron Man and Deadpool.
Yeah.
That is like my two favorite like Marvel characters. And anything else, like I can't remember the last Marvel movie I watched. I think honestly, the last Marvel movie I watched was the first Captain America movie.
Oh my
I'm
god,
sh-
get out.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm just not a fan of like Marvel like movies. I don't know what it is. I don't know why.
I think
Because
the films were so well cast, though. I mean,
You
you
were
know,
100%, yeah.
you can't imagine anybody being Iron Man
Yeah.
apart from
No,
Robert Downey Jr.
Robert Downey Jr. 100%, yeah.
And it's like I went back and I started watching them in chronological
Order.
oh
order.
yeah, yeah.
So like the MCU universe order, sort of thing. And I watched the first Hulk film.
Oh yeah, I forgot that was a film. Oh my
Edward
god.
Norton.
Edward Norton in.
She's
Oh
pointing
my
at me. You
God.
can't see. If we were on video, you'd see the gesticulating that's occurring over here. There's a lot of pointing going on.
And then like you compare Edward Norton to Mark Ruffalo.
Completely
Oh,
And you're
different.
yeah.
like, Mark Ruffalo
He's
blows
the
it out the
yeah.
park. He is the
Oh yeah,
Hulk.
it takes a cake. Yeah, yeah.
It's like you couldn't imagine anybody else being Peter Quill Star-Lord other than Chris Pratt.
No, Chris
Yeah.
Pratt. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, the casting of the films is brilliant.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were spot on with that.
Like, I tell you how bad I am with with Marvel. The last Spider-Man movies I watched were the ones with Tobey Maguire in it.
No,
Yeah, the Sam Raimi ones. Those, hands down, are the best Spider-Man movies. I honestly.
How do you know? You've not seen the new ones.
I don't know. See, this is my problem. Like, I don't watch the newer stuff because I'm like, it's too much time. Like, I've got to watch like 10 years worth of movies. I'm like, I don't want to do that.
Okay, so to give you an idea of how much I like my Marvel, and bearing in mind that I'm also a very large Star Wars fan, so I've watched every single thing about Star Wars that's ever been made ever in my whole entire life. I've seen every single Marvel movie and TV series except for the new the Marvels one, only because I haven't had a chance to go to the cinema yet to see it. Yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
No.
I mean, hey, mega fan.
Let me ask you something. The new Spider Woman trilogy that they're getting ready to come out with, what is it?
Madame Web.
Madam Web, is that a part of Marvel?
Don't think so.
Is it?
I thought that was more of the debate on the Sony
I
side.
didn't even know about it.
Oh, see, Sam didn't even know about it because
Is it not in the
Spider-Man-
Is it not in the
Yeah.
Spider-Man
part of the
universe?
Spider-Verse, which
Yeah,
is
it's part of the Spider-Verse. Yeah,
Marvel
as far as I know.
Sony crossover. So it won't be a Marvel film, but it will be
It's
part
not
of
an
the Spider-Verse.
MCU. Yeah, it's
No.
not MCU, but it is part of the other part, the other lore in it.
Yeah.
That battle's still going on with Spider-Man, isn't it? The Sony Marvel thing that they're trying to acquire all the rights to Spider-Man. They
Yeah.
don't have all the rights to him. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit the same with the Hulk because
Yeah.
the Hulk
Is
thing
it-
at the moment the Hulk can only be part of the MCU if he's in an Avengers-esque movie. He can't have his own standalone film.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
I assume it's the same with like Captain America and stuff like that. Than Wolverine. There's
No,
obviously
they
those
own,
universes
no,
as
but
well,
they own
yeah.
all of that X-Men stuff again now.
Oh, do they do that? Yes,
Yeah,
I knew
yeah.
that was a thing as well. Trying to get all the rights to that.
Because Deadpool is Marvel.
Deadpool, Marvel, yeah.
Now,
She's just said, is it?
Yeah, see, Deadpool's the only one that I love, hands down. I am gonna go see the new Deadpool movie just because.
I'm looking across on the shelf on the other side of my room, which is full of Marvel Funko Pops and art and stuff.
Yeah.
While Sam's saying that she didn't know that Deadpool belonged to Marvel. You need to add your geek badge in again.
I know, I've lost my geek badge again.
Yeah.
You'll get this back at the end.
It comes to you and then it goes. It's not all the time. It's kind of like
I
the Spidey
lose it on a
senses.
regular basis. Let's talk about Star Wars. I'm okay with Star Wars.
Yeah, she's alright with Star Wars.
Star Wars I'm okay with.
Yeah, now
If it's Marvel, I lose it every half hour.
that was another thing too. Like everybody talks about how they acquired Star Wars. Like that right there is a good thing too. What's your take on that? I mean,
Because Star Wars fans are weird.
You include yourself.
I do include myself in that, yeah.
Being one myself, a Star Wars weirdo.
no,
I'm a
she
complete
hit it
Star
on the
Wars
nose.
Yeah, Star Wars fans are weird. They're either there's the people of a certain age, which is like my age, that watched all the original 3 trilogy films in the cinema when they were kids. I mean, I was 6 when Star Wars came out. I watched A New Hope. Well, it was not even called that. It was just called Star Wars. Then in the cinema, I've seen every Star Wars movie other than Rogue One in the cinema.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah, but Star Wars fans are either love the universe, they embrace it, they think it's great, or they're whiny little bitchy hater things that complain about every single thing that Disney has ever done since they bought it.
But do we mention Jar Jar?
I love Jar Jar. I think it's awesome.
Oh my god.
See, I'm not the biggest Star Wars fan, but I do like it more than Marvel. And this is kind of a hot take. Like, I love the original trilogy. I like the prequels as well. I'm at a certain age where I watch. I'm 29, so I've watched all of the original trilogy: New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi, and the original 3 as well. And they're solid, man. They're pretty good. Like, I don't watch them all the time, but I'm like, I'll watch them if they're on. Like, I won't go out my way to watch them because I'm not a big fan of both like Star Wars or Marvel. I never really have been. But like, if Star Wars is there, like, I'll watch Star Wars. But like, yeah, 100. Like, it's one of them. It's like, I get where you're coming from, because like when Disney took over Lucasfilm, there was such an uproar with it. But like, the parts was
like 2 camps, wasn't there? There was my God, this is the best thing that's ever going to happen, and God, Disney are going to kill Star Wars.
Oh yeah, 100%. But then, like, I think what killed it over was when the announcement was like, oh, everything except from the stuff we make is no longer canon. Like, they just threw all like the all the extended lore out of the window, essentially, which sucks.
Yeah, but I think you can forgive them for giving us the Mandalorian
And the Book of Boba Fett.
and the Book of Boba Fett.
I've binged I've binged all of those over the last 3 days.
Some of them do look good. Some of them look good. Again, I've not had a chance to. I've not watched them. Yeah, I've not watched them.
I can tell.
But you know, hey, I'd like to say I'm not the biggest Star Wars fan, but you know, I credit where credit's due. You know what I mean? Like, it looks decent. They've done good.
Series
they've done good with it. To be fair, they've done good with it. Yeah, they've done good with it.
I mean, they've managed to. They've done with the TV shows, like the TV series. They've given us the backstories that we wanted to know about.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
so
100%. Yeah.
We've now got like Obi-Wan Kenobi's backstory and how Princess Leia like met him when she was a child, and gives you that closeness.
Yeah.
And Mandalorian was just what all the Mando fans wanted.
Yes.
Straight away.
Yes.
Which
I'm
are
bringing
all
Boba
based
Fett back from the dead, which we always knew he wasn't actually.
Oh yeah. He was
I mean, we're both huge Star Wars fans, and we've both got Star Wars themed tattoos in one way, shape, or another.
I even built my own Mandalorian armor. That's how much for Star Wars.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
We've both been to the Star Wars celebration events in London. I went this year. and we were both there 6 years ago.
Nice.
6 years ago? Yeah, 6 years ago. So yeah, we're huge Star Wars fans, and